Hello and welcome back to another video brought to you by MMO Play. Today we're taking a look at SimCity 2013 edition. Just released this past week from EA, available on Origin and other digital distributors, just not Steam. I did want to take a little bit to just mention a little kind of PSA, I guess I would say. The servers on the Always On connection have been having issues since launch. There was a pretty big, issue on the night of release. A lot of people had trouble getting in, and there's been queues and crashes and other server downtime issues. I would recommend people that have not purchased the game to maybe just give it a little bit and let the server problems sort themselves out, and keep an eye on EA and review sites, see if things look better in the future, and then try the game out. The gameplay itself I'm enjoying. It's a ton of fun, but the server issues are something that can be quite frustrating. If you just don't want to be dealing with all of this stuff, just wait and hold off and try again in a week or two, maybe even in a month. That said, the rest of the video is going to be about just the gameplay, the fun that everyone's been having playing when you can get in, and ignoring some of the common complaints about the always on, the limited size, all that. So the first thing that is going to be new to people that have not played this version of the game yet, multiplayer. The reason why EA kind of is justifying the always on is the multiplayer, and you can kind of see how it sort of works. Actually, they made a game that works better on multiplayer than it does in single. So you can see I've been invited to play on a region. We got actually a large region here, and you have different cities. The cities themselves aren't all that great. They actually function better when you are working together, because there's going to be intercity trading going on. You can see all these highways and railways that connect, and that's going to have people coming to and from, sending resources to and from, all kinds of fun things. So the game actually does work better in multiplayer, does work better in an active server or region with multiple friends. Currently it's only me and one other person playing in this region right here, but I'm actually going to go ahead and start a new city, and I'm just going to go right here. You can see some of the resources we have available. We got coal, lots of ore, oil, not really, water, and wind. So chances are I'm going to be either coal or wind powered. I might do ore and do a lot of trading at the trade post, and they got enough water to survive, but I might need to import some water eventually. Oil isn't an option here. So I'll just claim the city. Hopefully there's no issues. And there we go. You can also abandon the city. It's been giving me issues in the past to try to abandon a city. I got Newfidsville in that place. He's got all of his cities here. Looks like he hasn't been naming them. You can also visit other people's cities too, so I can go and visit and see how he's doing. Just waiting for it. Again, from now on, we're only going to be discussing gameplay in the game, ignoring server issues, just focusing on the pluses, the fact that this is an enjoyable game, and hoping that the server stability issues resolve themselves in the next week or two. I love the little tooltips, updating desirability. One was something about llamas. I think that probably has to do with, let's see, petting goats. Yeah, you gotta pet the goats. That's part of loading your zone. Although a city of 56,000 people in a 2-kilometer square area, I don't think there's too many goats around here. So you can see, looks like he's been doing oil. He's got a trade port. Losing quite a bit of money per hour, but I'm betting a lot of it comes from trading. Got a lot of oil, actually. Oh, he's getting pollution. So let's leave his little area, exit spectator mode, and go back to one of my cities. These individual cities do not operate unless there's someone actually running them. Oops, that was a mistake. I'll just go back. So if he's working on frontier fields, Settlers Rest is not sending people to and from the area. That's why it actually does work best when you have people that are working together. So this big of an area doesn't really benefit us, other than the fact that me and him can just make lots of cities and play around and have fun. But let's get into the city itself. So I got Palomino. You can actually name it when you get to your city hall down. Got to reticulate the splines. It's an important step to loading a new server. You got to herd the llamas, that's obvious. And here we go. This is a 2-kilometer square area, and one of the complaints is the small size, but actually, after playing with it for a while in multiplayer, it's kind of a cool concept. It makes it so playing with multiple people actually works better than playing single player. But you start with your road. That's probably the most important part of it. Looks like we got a high-density street. You can actually click on it. It's a high-density avenue. I can make it a streetcar avenue later, so we're going to forget that. Never mind. Alright, so the first thing you have to do some zoning. Connect your city. My city is connected, isn't it? Oh, you cannot build off of the main avenue? Oh, that's annoying. Alright, so I think we're going to make my residential on the right side. So I'm not going to bother with avenues and streetcars and whatnot over here. So just kind of build up a little bit. Try to get straight lines. I'm going to go with straight line. Why does this not work? Huh. Trying to make it so it just goes... I guess that's a cutoff? I don't know. Alright, well, we're gonna go like that. There, now I have a road, so now I can build some housing right off the road. So everyone, come live here in whatever city this is going to be. Palomino for now. Next thing you're going to need is your commercial. Gotta have somewhere for them to work, and, well, that also makes you money. We'll go all the way to the bottom. And then I'm going to also kind of do it like this. This is going to be like a little strip mall, basically, here. I'm not going to build like my main residential hub, or commercial hub here. I'm going to get that little bit. So there you can see some businesses coming in. Got different speeds here. Right now we're on turtle speed, it's the slowest. We can go up to llama speed, or we can speed it way up to the max. Alright, so we got some basics for that. Now we need, well, all kinds of other stuff. Looks like we could use a town hall, but we don't have enough money for that yet. Gotta get some... Oh, I got some water. Alright, where is water? I can just put it here? No? I'd like to put it in these corners, but that doesn't seem to be possible. Here we go. So I'm gonna get some water going to my city. We're gonna need some electricity too. I think I'm gonna go with wind power. Got some pretty good winds actually, 12 miles an hour. Does not need to be, oh, it probably needs to be connected to the roads though. Let's put all of my industrial type stuff over here. Did that actually connect? That doesn't seem to be connected. Whoopsie. Thankfully these roads are dirt cheap. That should hopefully have everyone connected. Escape. Yeah, there we go. There's the power coming out. You can change your view by scrolling in and out like that. Everyone's getting power on. Next thing we're going to deal with the sewage because, well, people make sewage. Get that. Can I go any farther? Okay, right there. So they're going to have all the sewage coming over here. You can see all that. And spent half my money already, but I'm collecting some money every hour. Do I have enough to... Have I been approved? Yes, I can make a town hall. Town Hall does increase the land value, which will kind of increase the type of homes you have nearby. You do want to leave some space because you're going to want to build on it. See those little white squares on the outline? That's for upgrades later. So I'm going to build it right there. Makes everyone nearby happy. Makes the land value higher. It also costs me a little bit of money. Congratulations! You can get quests, which can give you extra money. So click on that. And every kind of upgrade to your city, you can add another building. You can have... Let's see if I can see that already. As you upgrade your city, you can get one of each of these, all the departments. Nice thing about multiplayer, you only need one of these departments in the entire area to get the bonus. So I believe in our other cities we already have everything, so I really didn't need to save that room. Alright, what do we got? We got people just kind of being all happy right now. And from here we can just... Whoa. Focus on growing. What else do we need? Well, we're going to deal with waste eventually. Going to need to deal with medical, fire, cops, all kinds of just depth to the game. It's a lot like other SimCities. It's a really detail-oriented game. I did get the Digital Deluxe Edition, so I do have access to the French police station and some other of the bonuses. But it's going to take a while at this income, so we're going to need to grow a little bit here. You can see it looks like we need some industrial. It does give you what your needs are. So I'm going to zone some industrial areas. We'll go with medium avenues for now. You can see I still have a medium amount of industrial I need. And for roads, you can also not just print lines. There's all kinds of different options. You can print square roads. So let's do another one. Oops. That was a bit of a mistake. Roads aren't quite all that cheap, so it's probably not a good idea to do something like that, but whatever. And I can make some more. I am burning through most of my money right now, though. And you can see I've dealt with most of my want for industrial right now. It's down to pretty low. Those will start building up. Gives some of my unskilled workers, uneducated workers, some jobs. Commercial will give them, well, commercial jobs, retail, restaurant, and I can't remember, it's industrial. Creates such person that pays the highest amount of taxes, so they give plenty of money to me too. Commercial increases the happiness and also gives them money, and these guys also pay some taxes too. You can see my population pretty much maxed out right now. I can't go any higher unless I build more residential areas, so let's just start doing that. And we're going to start building kind of like this. I'm going to kind of screw up my first one a little bit. Out of money? Alright, well. I got some more residential people start moving in. I'm going to start taking care of my other needs soon. I'm going to start dealing with... Got some trash, fire, health, and police. But for now, it's all just about establishing yourself. The game, you can kind of, I guess you would call it beat it within a couple of hours. You just get your city really, really large. But you can just keep on working on it. You can put hours and hours into cities, and if you really just enjoy specializing, which is something that's interesting because of limited space, you can make multiple cities that just do something really well. Like we saw the one city that the other guy had created that was a deficit spending but produced a lot of oil. Well, that meant probably he specialized in trading. So let's click the specializations. You can see we can do some mining, coal mine, ore mine, metals, smelting factory. You can do some drilling. Got trading at the trade post or trade depot. You can do electronics, so manufacturing processors and all that. Culture. I think we got Empire State Building. So all kinds of fun culture buildings. And then, of course, gambling. Always a tempting option. What do we got here? I love my new house. People, what do you want? And you can see we got a quest here. Build the archaeology for 1,000 simoleons. Yeah, the archaeology is a great work. No thanks, that's not going to happen. And, well, let's look at that real quick. You have these spots right here. There's a handful of them per region. And you can work on these great works. Let's see, we got archaeology. Well, it costs 1,000,000 simoleons. Plus, you need 2,800 metals, 2,800 tons of metal, 1,000 tons of alloy, and 60,000 crates of TV. So, a reward of 1,000 simoleons, not so good. That's why I always turn that quest down. And get back to the city view. You can zoom out, see how we're doing. Looks like we're not building up too fast. Obviously, we probably can't because, well, there's not enough people here. So we wait a little bit, get some more money, and then we just keep building our streets. Not enough simoleons. So I'll build that size for now. Obviously, if you're OCD and you like everything to be perfect, you probably aren't going to be building a different sizing. Other things that can help is working on your land values, which some of the ways you can do that is you just put up parks. So you can see I put up a barbecue pavilion. Just throw that. Can't throw it here. Or can I get a small park? Barbecue pit. There we go. I can put that right there. Everyone nearby is happy. It also increases the land value. You can get all the way up to a large field with parking, which is that size. What else do we have? Education. We can put up schools. Someone has done the Department of Education, so we can put up a university, but it costs 88,000 simoleons. That would take me... What's that? Over 1,000 hours? No, over 100 hours. Maybe I should go to the university. So it'll take me probably about 120, 150 hours, which even on high speed takes quite a while. So that's not really feasible until I get more money, so I need to keep building up my areas. Not enough simoleons. Just go right through the house. This is... Let me click that out. You can also come here and demolish, so if homes get abandoned or businesses get abandoned, you can demolish them. Anything here? No. I actually built way too much resident or industrial for now. Not quite sure why it wants so much industrial. It's not building up. Yeah, there's not even any that I built already going. And you can get all of these data maps that show all the information. You can see electricity. Also, the ones like, how about commercial? I got plenty of commercial activity going here. You can see possible, what's it, consumers? Shoppers. These are the Sims, obviously. Industrial map. Well, there's not much industrial over there, but hey, look, there we go. Land value. You can see the land value here is a little higher because I'm near the town hall. That means these houses will probably upgrade faster. Once I probably have to upgrade the roads, though, so see if we can do that while I'm thinking about it. High density street, click. Everyone else a high density street already? Yep. And that should help these houses here upgrade. You can see right now we are... Another thing, there's actually a lot of detail into the game. It's not all tons of variety, but you can see they actually went and named a lot of the buildings. You got cheap store and business. You got, looks like a guns and things. Looks like a little Indiana Jones with the hat and the whip. Zach's Music Shack. Cowabunga Pizza. Nice little Turtles reference. Pie chart pizza. I got pizza place next to pizza place. George is cheap and tasty. You can see a lot of little depth into that. Let's see if I can find it. My favorite industrial buildings in the game. Is it not up yet? Stinky Dan's deodorizers. Now I was looking for the lead paint and baby food manufacturer. That usually goes up pretty early. Like other sim games, you have to worry about natural disasters. You can kind of put them up if you want. I got Big Lizard. And then as you improve them more, you can have fun with them. A lot of people like to build up a city and then destroy it. Government, we also can make the mayor's house. Eventually we need a population of 10,000. And eventually we can get the mayor's mansion, which, yeah, you can upgrade that one like crazy. Looks like we're starting to have a little bit of congestion here. You can also follow the Sims too. If I can click them. Probably I'm going too fast. Let's speed things up a little bit and we can follow and see what he's doing. Another little just addition to the simulation of the game. The simulation aspect of the game is great. It's a lot of depth, just everything just keeps moving. It makes the world feel alive. Some of the issues that are being talked about and pretty much everywhere on the internet already, well, I'm not going to touch on them. Everyone's already talked about it. Overall, I think the game is great, and I think that once the server issues are sorted out, it could be worth buying, even at the higher price, even with the bad launch. Just be aware that there has been some problems, and with the always-on requirement, it could happen again. But I would say give it some time if you haven't bought it already, and once it looks like everything's calmed down, try it out if you're a fan of the Sims series. The multiplayer aspect of it, I think it's worth the fact that it's a smaller city, just because it's kind of cool, the concept of regions. But if you only want to play single player, this probably isn't the best version of the game for you. If you like the idea of multiplayer and the idea of cooperation indirectly, I honestly think this is a really cool system, and I'm hoping they can fix their problems and just keep on getting people interested in the game. Hopefully the next time a big AAA title comes out, the company either doesn't require always on or finds a way to just deal with launch. Looks like all SimCity servers are down too. So you can, if you get in the game, you can keep playing even when the servers go down. So once you're in, just enjoy, have fun, and, well, build up and avoid Godzilla. Speaking of Godzilla, let's do it! Did not work. Oh, I wanted Godzilla. Godzilla! Oh, well, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to more from MMO Play. Probably gonna look at some other of the pretty big names coming out. There's really busy month this month, so we'll stay tuned to more. See you guys next time.